Hi everybody. How's everybody? How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? I know I know everybody's upset, but the Phillies fans, you asked for this matchup. You could have let the Braves you could have let the Braves get in, and then you probably would have had an easier time with the Braves. But you want the Mets. And look what happened. Look look what happened. Now they move on. Y'all gotta get ready for next season. Rob, I'll give you two things. I'll give you my take on the Phillies. Rob Thompson needs to be fired. Kaput. Fired. Gone. Number two, um, try to trade um, try to trade Bryce Harper. Give his time in Philadelphia to me is done. You gave him a big contract. You gave him a big contract. He didn't live up to it at all. Get rid of him. Trading. Bryce Thompson, firing. Get rid of him. I knew he had a 2-year contract. Fire him. Try to trade Bryce Harper to somewhere like New York, or trade him somewhere and try to get some draft picks to get some hitting. Y'all have a good farm system. I don't know why you don't bring some of these young guys up who's 21, 22, 23, 24. Some of these young bucks up. These guys you got, they're a little bit older. Bryce Harper is not hungry. Um, the Mets won today. Congratulations to them. They move on. Congratulations to them. They move on. They will play the winner between I think between the Dodgers and the Padres. Congratulations to the Mets fans. Be careful what you wish for. You might get it. Um, my thing is with the Phillies is they don't have a good bullpen. That 2008, when they did win the World Series, they had a good bullpen. They had Jimmy Rollins. They had a bench where Jimmy Rollins and them could take off. If the Let me say this: if the Phillies can't hit the home run ball, they're not winning. If the Phillies don't have an early lead on teams, they are not winning. That's why I think it's time to gut it and start all over again. See what you can get on the trade market for Bryce Harper. Maybe you're gonna have to eat some of that contract. You keep Turner, and you see if you can get some pitching help. I don't know why they gave Aaron Noel um, an extra day. If the Phillies would have won, Willard would have pitched. Um, I think he would have pitched tomorrow, the next game. If you're, This is what I don't like about Rob Thompson. If you in a bad situation, why you didn't put Willer out there tonight and let him pitch tonight? Rob Thompson he don't he's he's a nice, gentle guy. He's not a fiery coach. Everything, everything is he's very positive talking. We're gonna get there. I talk to the guys. Sometimes when you a coach, you need to be fiery. Now, um, if it was Charlie Manuel, he would have cussed them out. He would have cussed them out. They won their National League Conference. You went out, you got Turner, paid him all this money, gave him 11-year contract, and he hasn't showed up. Um, you know, it's very disappointing. I choose to follow one team in Philly, well, two teams, the Flyers and the Phillies. Y'all know I'm a Chiefs fan. You know I'm a Boston Celtics fan. But the way that the Phillies played today, they getting one run, they had men on base. They had men on base. They didn't have nobody else. If Bryce Harper don't come out and get them going, or Schwarber, Trey, Mr. Turner, I'll call him. He's a disappointing. Um, I'm very disappointed. Turner, you signed him to come in and be the other ace with uh, with Bryce Harper. Nothing, nothing. I don't know. I wouldn't. I don't know if they're going to bring. They shouldn't bring back uh, Thompson. They should have left Girardi in there, but they didn't give him a chance. They fired him right away because they wasn't winning, winning games. So they figured, okay, we just fire and put Rob Thompson. Um, the Phillies, um, they were like, yeah, yeah, and then some Phillies they walked off. Um, they walked off. Like is that I don't know who their manager gonna be. I hope it's not Rob Thompson because he's not good. He's not to me. He's not a playoff time. Play regular season. He's okay. He's all right. But the Phillies bullpen. If you want to be actual win the World Series, you have to spend money on pitching. You have to have good. You have to have a good bullpen, and they don't have a good bullpen. They don't. They don't have a good bullpen at all. They don't. you have to like you have to tell the truth. I have to. They are not good. Right now the Kansas City Royals have two. The Yankees have two. Okay, guys. I'm gonna be nice because I already. Whew, did I save it? Okay. You know, in spring training, I'm gonna give you. I got their schedule already. Spring training, they're gonna open up. They're gonna play the Detroit Tigers in spring training. They're gonna play the Toronto Blue Jays in spring one game. The times are determined. They're gonna play the Orioles, and then they're gonna play um, the Yankees, Detroit Tigers, Tampa Bay Rays. Um, we getting into their schedule. The Tampa Bay, they're gonna play the Orioles. Then they're gonna play the Yankees. They're gonna play the Detroit Tigers, Tampa Bay Rays, Pittsburgh Pirates, um, Toronto Blue Jays. This is all in March. Toronto Blue Jays, the Orioles, the Minnesota Twins, the Boston Red Sox, the Atlanta Braves. They didn't give no time yet, and then they going to be at the New York Yankees. As and then they're gonna these are exhibition spring games. Some of these are gonna be exhibition spring games. Okay. Um, okay, and then early in the season they play spring games, but the regular season they're gonna play the Washington Nationals, a series with them. That's gonna be their opening game. Then they're gonna play the Nationals like a three-game series. Then they're gonna play the Colorado Rockies. Um, that's what I got so far. Um, I'm gonna see. Okay, I told you that. Yeah, Nationals, three games with them. Then they're gonna play the Rockies. May they're gonna play. They're gonna play the Nationals again. They're gonna play the Diamondbacks again, and then they're gonna play the Tampa Bay Rays, 3 games with them in May, May 6th, May 7th, May 8th, and then they're going to play the Cleveland Galaxy Guardians, don't know what time. May 10th, they're going to play them. May 11th, they're going to play them. And after they do a 3 game series with them, then they're going to play um, the St. Louis Cardinals. They're going to have a 3 game series with them. Then they're going to play the Pittsburgh Pirates May May 16th, May 17th, May 18th, and then they're gonna have play the Colorado um, the 19th, May 19th, May 20th, May 23rd, and May 22nd. Um, they're gonna play the Oakland A's the 23rd. The times are not yet. And then they're gonna play the Oakland A's on the 25th. May 27th they're gonna play Atlanta. Don't know what channel that's gonna be on. Then they're gonna play Atlanta a 3 game series with them. Then they're gonna play the Milwaukee Bruins May 30th, May 30th, and May 31st, and then they're gonna play the June 1st. Then they're gonna play Toronto again. Then they're gonna play Toronto 3. Then they're gonna play the Pittsburgh Pirates again. Then they're gonna have a series with the Chicago Cubs. Then they're gonna play Toronto again. Then they're gonna play the Miami Marlins. Then they're gonna play who else? Who just beat them? They're gonna play the New York Mets. June 20th at 6:45 and Saturday at 4:05. Fox is gonna pick up that game. Um, and then they play the Mets a 3 game series in June. Then they play the Houston Astros. After they play them three games, 3 days, June 24th, June 25th, June 26th. Game time, the time it will be determined. Then they play Atlanta June 27th, June 28th, June 29th. Then they play the San Diego Padres June 30th, July 1st. And they play the Padres July 2nd. And then they play the Cincinnati Reds that has a new manager, Terry Francona, July 4th, July 5th, 6th, and then after that they play the San Francisco, okay, Giants. Then they play the San Francisco Giants again, like they played them 4 times. And then they play the Padres again, all the way up to in July. Then they play the LA Angels. Then they play the Boston Red Sox. They have a 3 game series with them. Then they play the Yankees again, July 25th, July 26th, and 27th. Then they play the White Sox. The White Sox the 29th of July, the 30th of July. Then August 1st, they play the Detroit Tigers 3 nights. 3 nights. August 1st, August 2nd, and August 3rd. Then they play the Orioles. Um, Orioles. The the fourth, August 4th, August 5th, and 6th. 6:45, 6:45, and 12:45. Don't know if they're gonna be away. They play them. They play the Texas Rangers uh, August 8th, the August 9th, and the 10th. Then they play the Cincinnati Reds again in August. August the 11th, August 12th, August 13th, August 13th, and then they play the um, Washington um, Nationals again. Okay, now give me a reminder in next if the Lord today is coming. Then my dad's birthday will be on Friday. That's a good reminder. They will play the They will play the Washington Nationals. And then my dad's birthday, I said August 15th. They will play, and then they will play the on Saturday against the Washington Nationals, and on the 16th, and then they finish up on. They will be at the Washington Nationals. The games they will be there in Washington. Then they come home and play the Seattle Mariners. Then they play the Seattle Mariners again. Then they play Washington three more times in August. Then they play the Mets in August. You know they're gonna want to win. You know they're gonna put the hammer down on them the next time they play, if whoever's the manager is. And they will play Atlanta. They will play the Atlanta again August 29th. August 30th they play Atlanta. August 31st they play Atlanta. And then they play the Milwaukee Bruins, 3 games in September. Then they turn around and play the Florida Marlins. Marlins, September 5th. They will be at the Marlins September 5th, at the Marlins September 6th, at the Marlins September 7th, and then they will play the Mets again, and then uh, and then these are the games in September. Then they play the Kansas City Royals. Then they play the Kansas City Royals September 12th, September 13th, September 14th. Then they go to the LA Dodgers for 3 nights, September 15th and 16th and the 17th. Okay? Then they play the Diamondbacks September 19th. They play the Diamondbacks September to 20th, 21st. Then they play September 21st. Then they play the Florida Marlins again September the 23rd, the 24th. And then, ladies and gentlemen, um, okay, they play the Marlins, then they play the Twins 3 times, and that's their regular season schedule of 2025. You heard it here first. You got it from me. I know some of you are not thinking about the schedule right now, but this is going to be a thing. If you're a Kansas City Royals fan, if you're a Marlins fan, I'm sorry. Um, if the Dodgers don't win tomorrow, they look like they're going to be going home. early. Okay. Um, so, news for you. I know y'all probably don't care. Patrick Mahomes is at the Kansas City Royals game against the at the Yankees versus the Kansas City Royals. Okay, let's see. Oh, the Padres. Oh, okay. So the Padres. If the Padres win tonight, Padres win tonight. Padres win tonight. They go to the next round, and they will face the Mets. I know a lot of Phillies fans ain't gonna care. They probably whoever whoever. Let me tell you something. whoever whoever played the Mets, you know Philly fans gonna vote for the other team, right? You know that, right? You know that. I don't care if they Phillies. If I don't care if the Phillies fans end up the Kansas City. Um, if it was the Kansas City Royals, I don't care if they was playing the what's their name is up right now. The LA Dodgers got one. What? I don't care whoever the Mets play, the Philly fans gonna vote for the other team. They're not. Do you think this is what people don't understand in sports? When your team get knocked out, you don't vote for the Mets to win. You vote for the opponent to beat them and put them out. That's what you do. You think if the Kansas City Royals uh, lose this series, you think, and they move on, do you think the other team, the fans of the other team from the Kansas City Royals fans gonna vote for the Yankees to win the next series? No, they're gonna vote for the other team to win because you you want to see that other team get knocked out of the playoffs. That's how it goes. If the Chiefs beat the Baltimore Ravens in a playoff game, you don't think their fans they're not gonna vote for the Chiefs to win. They're gonna vote for their other team to beat the Chiefs. Do you think if I use this, okay, Denver beats my team and they in the playoffs. They knock my team out. You think I'm gonna vote for Denver? No, I'm gonna vote for the other team to beat Denver. That's how it goes. So that y'all getting back to the Phillies, y'all wanted that. You wanted you wanted the Mets. Y'all thought they was gonna be an easy out. Now tonight, I know Hunter Brody. I love watching his show. He's going to, and I know if I turn to the Phillies podcast, Michael Barkan and them, they are ripping him. They are ripping him a new one. I know they are. They like, why didn't you put Willer out there? I know they're gonna say that. And there's no need to go back in the locker room and cry and talk about we be back here in the same situation next year because if I was on the ownership, I would say to the other owners, don't if, have a meeting with him, and I talk to the other owners, try to get them and say just fire Rob, fire him. He said, we can find another manager. We can find one. We find one. NBA season start. Um, some people, some you people, some people are going to just say, hey, alright, the Phillies are done. Let's get on and go and ride the wave of the Philadelphia Eagles and see what they do. Or some people say, forget that, the Eagles done. They just gonna wait until what's that? What's that thing? Are they some people might say, okay, now it's Flyers time, and then they say, okay, uh, you know. So what can you say? So I gave you their schedule and who they play. You don't believe me? You could go to Phillies.com. Tomorrow, if you want to watch um, if you want to watch the games, baseball, if you still want to watch baseball and you don't really care, you have the Guardians playing the Dodgers, not the Dodgers, um, The Detroit Tigers tomorrow on TNT at 6 6:08 p.m. Then if you want to watch the Kansas City Royals and the Yankees, they be on tomorrow at 8:08 on TBS. And if tomorrow you want to watch the Seattle versus the San Francisco 49ers, they will be on tomorrow. And then Friday on Fox 29, the 11th, you will have the Padres versus the um, the Dodgers. Right now, the Dodgers are up 1-0. Right now, I'm looking at the Yankees. The Yankees versus the Kansas City Royals is tied 2-2. And I know Hunter Brody is fuming at the mouth. So guys, be careful what you ask for. Next time. See, they had a better season when they didn't have home field. When they got that bye, they probably went and said, "Oh, we gonna be on easy street now," and probably kicked up their feet and they need to fire. They need to fire their hitting coach. They need to fire their conditioning coach. They need to just fire Rob Thompson and bring in another manager that's going to be fiery and screaming. But yeah, yeah, changes have to be made. I think it's Rob Thompson, and I think it's their hit. Get rid of him. If you didn't know, the Mets advanced. The Mets had four, Phillies had one, and I think it's time to let Rob Thompson go. He needs to be fired.